Follow the link in the description for your chance to enter to win a free $50 Amazon gift card or your choice of awesome t-shirt from my friends at Ripped Apparel. All part of my 7K subscriber giveaway. Enter today. Not seeing my videos in your subscription feed? Make sure you've clicked the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of all my newest uploads. Hey, what's up, people? Pizzal here, and so I'm going to talk to you guys about Blue Underground's new Blu-ray release for 1982's Venom. And Venom had a huge impact on me back when I first saw the film in the late 80s or early 90s. And now up to that point, I'd seen a lot of horror movies, particularly a lot of slasher movies. Your Friday the 13th, your Nightmare on Elm Streets, your Halloweens, on and on and on. And even though I was a kid, none of those movies really scared me, because I knew there is no Jason, there is no Freddy, there is no Michael Myers. Venom, on the other hand, it didn't instill in me necessarily a fear of reptiles and snakes, but a fascination with reptiles and snakes that I continue to have to this very day. Now, the story of Venom, it's about this botched kidnapping turned hostage situation in which Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed are holding this young boy, his grandfather, and a toxicologist in a house captive, while the police are desperately on the outside trying to get them out, while at the same time lurking around every corner is a very large, very angry, very venomous, very fangy black mamba. And Venom is overall just a really well-made, well-constructed, well-acted, well-shot, well-scored, tense thriller. It's not really a horror film, it's definitely a thriller. It looks fantastic, the cinematography is great, the musical score is done by Michael Kamen, it's fantastic. The cast, oh my goodness, the cast. You have Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed together, both of them playing bad guys. Now, Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed, they were great actors. They basically stole just about every scene that they were in separately. You put the two of them together, on screen together at the same time, and your eyes just don't know which one to focus on, and you just get a headache. At least I did, because they're both just absolute scene-stealing, scenery-chewing actors. And both of them, just wild men. Absolute wild men. You've got some really good snake sequences in this film as well. They used a real black mamba. There's a sequence in which Oliver Reed comes very up close and personal with the mamba, and it is very, very cringeworthy. Even now, watching the movie, I've seen it countless times, still watching that sequence, just, ugh. He had a bad day that turned into a much, much, much worse day for poor Oliver Reed. But overall, just a really well-made, tense, tightly wound thriller. I can't say enough of good things about Venom. If you haven't seen this movie, this Blu-ray is a great way to introduce yourself to Venom. If you're a fan of Venom, you definitely want to look into getting this Blu-ray, because Venom has never looked and never sounded as good as it does on this Blue Underground release. The picture quality and the sound quality are both fantastic. As far as extras are concerned, we get a theatrical trailer, a teaser trailer, TV spots, and poster and still gallery. We also get an audio commentary with director Piers Haggard. This commentary was ported over from the DVD release of the film, but it is a very good, very informative, highly entertaining commentary. Mr. Haggard discusses how he came into the production a little late. Tobe Hooper was actually the original director of this film. He shot the movie for 2 weeks. According to Mr. Haggard, he had some sort of breakdown. I heard also that Klaus Kinski basically ganged up on Tobe Hooper, and Tobe Hooper was just like, look, I'm out of here. This guy's too crazy. I'm out. Keep in mind, Tobe Hooper co-wrote and directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But Klaus Kinski was too crazy even for Tobe Hooper. So Mr. Haggard came in, he took over. He tells lots of stories about working with the cast. Pretty much everybody on the cast was difficult. He calls the set of Venom a viper's den with one black mamba. As a matter of fact, he says that the black mamba was the nicest actor on that set. He talks about working with Klaus Kinski and Oliver Reed and what huge personalities they had. At one point, they were at each other's throat. They were not getting along. They were constantly fighting. It sounds like an absolute... sounds like this set was an absolute mess. So when you see how well this movie turned out, despite all that, my hat is off to Mr. Haggard. If you haven't seen the Werner Herzog documentary, My Best Fiend, about Klaus Kinski, you definitely should. The guy was a great actor, had a huge personality, but was an out-and-out certifiable madman. And Oliver Reed has his own reputation of being out there as well. The difference is Oliver Reed had a sense of humor. Klaus Kinski did not in any way, shape, form, or fashion, apparently. Highly entertaining commentary, very informative, very detailed from Mr. Haggard. I highly recommend it. It's worth the price of this Blu-ray alone. Again, I can't say enough good things about Venom. Just an all-around, well-made, well-shot, well-acted, tense thriller. If you have, and I'm not sure what the proper terminology is for a phobia of snakes, this movie will either help you work out those demons or push you over the edge. So anyway, if you're a fan of Venom, you definitely want to look into grabbing this Blu-ray from the fine folks over at Blue Underground. If you've not seen Venom, this would be a great way to introduce yourself. Yeah, I'm really happy to be able to add this Blu-ray to my collection. Let me know what your favorite Nature Runs Amok movies are in the comments section. Let me know what your favorite snake movies are down in the comments section. A really good one that comes to mind is a TV movie directed by Tony Randall that starred William Catt called Rattlers. Look in to that one. If you've not entered my 7K subscriber giveaway to win a free $50 Amazon gift card or some awesome shirts from my friends over at Ripped Apparel, follow the link in the description and enter today. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. They're also right around here. As always, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.